inspiration, motivation, and encouragement is brewing. Welcome to the Tea Time with Tan podcast, where you experience innovative solutions and creative ideas designed for your colossal dream success. Let's see. Here's your host, Tan.
Hello, and welcome to the Tea Time with Tan podcast. I'm your host, Tan Tate, and I'm so excited that you decided to sip tea with me. I've been doing some traveling for the past week, so I'm so excited to be back in the studio. And I hope you're ready for the tea today. I know that I'm ready to sip, but you know how we start. We're going to give you your get it together moment. Get your Tea Time with Tan journal, a working pen, pencil, crayon, whatever you need to prepare to receive and enjoy the tea. I promise it is inspiration, motivation, and encouragement. So let's get ready to sip. And while you're doing that, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my media manager, Taquita Love. Taquita is phenomenal. She is assisting me in this new era of I Am Tan Tate, my brand, ensuring that I'm living the vision and mission statement of who I Am Tan Tate is. So here you go, Taquita. Shout out to you. Thank you for all that you do. Give her a round of applause. That's right. Thank you, Taquita. Thank you. Okay, are you ready for this week's tea? Now, previously we started a new episode, Silent Brand Killers. And in the first episode, we uncovered one of the silent brand killers. The full title of the episode is Silent Brand Killers, What Lies Underneath. So last week we uncovered the L, and the L was a laziness mentality that you may not even be aware that you have because you're still doing things. So if you haven't had the opportunity to go and check out last week's episode, please do so. Now, let's get ready for the tea. All right. So this week, as we continue to uncover what lies beneath the silent brand killers, we're going to talk about the I. And the I represents insecurities or insecure. It's important that you know what you're dealing with so that you know how to combat whatever it is that you're dealing with. So, let's define the word insecure as it relates to what we're discussing. And for this podcast series, insecure, the definition we're using, not confident or assured. Not confident or assured. What are you not confident in? Think about it for a moment. Because in this day and time, most of us are saying, yeah, I'm about it, I'm going to be about it, don't come for me. But when it relates to your personal brand, who you are, what insecurities are lying beneath? What are you not confident in or assured of? In other words, if you're not living your full potential, your full brand, what's holding you back? What's keeping you from excelling in that small business that you started? What's keeping you from even beginning a small business if that's your dream? What's holding you back? What are you not assured of? What insecurities do you have? Is it the people in your ear, the naysayers, the negative Nancys, the Shade Shirleys, who's always feeding something negative to you? Is it your own mind, your own thoughts that may come up and say, oh, you can't do this, you shouldn't do this, you're going to take a risk. If you do this, this may happen, this might happen. What is it that has you insecure? What is the silent brand killer that's operating in your insecurities? I want to give you some steps to overcome insecurities. We all have them. I know I've been there. I still deal with them. And I'm successful because I have identified and I know how to prepare and overcome the insecurities. So I'm going to be sharing 4 tips with you in this episode. The first one is identify your insecurities. What is it that you are insecure about? Ask yourself a few questions. What worries or fears make you feel insecure? Why am I feeling insecure about these things? What's the root cause of my insecurities? Now, it may take you some time to get to the heart of those matters, but these are very valid questions. And when you answer them honestly, you can then develop a way to overcome insecurities. The next step is to practice being objective. Ask yourself, now I identified what insecurities I have, what worries me, what fears I have. Now, is it the truth or is it just my imagination running away with me? For example, my friend started a podcast, but that's been a dream that I've had all my life, is to be able to do that. Now, if I start one, she's going to think I'm copying her. That's an insecurity. That's a fear. And chances are, if you go and talk to that friend, they'll be like, girl, come on. Remember, there don't have to only be one Oprah and one Gail. Friends can have successful ventures, business partnerships, networking. It is doable. So be sure to ask yourself, is it just my imagination running away with me? And then ask yourself, remember, we're being objective. We're practicing being objective. Now, am I really looking at this the right way? How else can I look at this? And once you begin to do those things, those insecurities will begin to diminish. Number 3, reflect on your past successes. Oftentimes, we are our own worst critic. We can inspire, motivate, encourage, uplift everyone else. But when it comes to ourselves, we are hard. We cutthroat. We never give us a break. So take an opportunity to go back and look at your past successes. Reflect upon them. And ask yourself, why did I excel in these successes? What was it that I was doing? What was happening in my personal life? What personal attributes fed into those successes? And once you can identify that formula, you need to implement it over and over and over and over again. You know, there's a saying that says, if it's not broke, don't fix it. There is some truth in that. But I also believe that there should be growth in everything that you do. Number 4, be sure to engage in positive self-talk. What do you mean, Tan? Here's what I'm saying. The way you go and encourage and motivate and inspire others, you be a positive vessel in their lives, do it to yourself. Oftentimes, I'm telling myself, I'm self-talking myself, I'm self-coaching myself. Tan, you can do this. Tan, I see the best in you. Tan, you are the best. Tan, I believe in you. Tan, remember to tell your mind it works for you. Tell your mind It has to align with the way you want it to think. 10. Remember, all days are good. Some are just better. So begin to self-talk yourself. Self-coach yourself. Celebrate yourself. That's why it's important to have that vision statement. Because when insecurities rise up or creep in and they try to become a silent brand killer, you have the ability to go back to your vision statement and be reminded of who you say you are, where you're going, what you're going to accomplish. Refer to your mission statement. This is what I'm doing today. This is who I am today. Repeat it to yourself over and over and over again. These best practices will surely help the silent brand killer insecurities. Insecure. You no longer have to be insecure. You can be who you were created to be. You were destined to be that of goodness, of success. Be your best personal brand. You were created for. This is what you were destined to do. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Solid Brand Killers as we have uncovered the I in the word lies. Remember, the L is for lazy. Now, I is for insecure/insecurities. You do not have to let your brand die of silent brand killers. Remember, in the scary movies, either someone is the first person to go or they remain standing. You have the ability to remain standing, stand, and be who you were created to be. Be your best personal brand. Here's your closing inspirational thought for this episode. Remember, I see the best in you. You should see the best in you. You were destined for greatness. You are your best brand. You are the best. No matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like, be your best. Always see the best in you. Because when you can see the best in you, you can live the best. So let's close with that. I see the best in me. Say it again. I see the best in me. I am my best brand. I am my best brand. You are the best. As you go throughout your day, as you continue your drive, as you come back from your break, as you come out of your chill space, be elevated, be uplifted, be encouraged, be inspired to know that you are the best. Thank you for listening to Tea Time with Tan. Please remember to follow me at Spreaker.com. That's Spreaker.com. I appreciate you. Please visit IamTanTate.com. Get connected with my blog. Stay connected. Until the next time, go be your best. Go kill those insecurities.